Researchers at Old Dominion University say our area is one of the most susceptible to the next superstorm. One of the main reasons, the rising sea level. The extra water could make flooding exponentially worse. That's what they say. 10 on your side's Ann McNamara spoke to experts at a conference today on campus. So, Ann, what else did you learn?
Well, we learned we have to be ready for unprecedented flooding. Some of you may know homeowners who raise the whole house a foot or more off the ground. And in a worst case scenario, you or I could choose to move away from the water. But the Navy does not have that option, so they are working with researchers to prepare for what's coming. Scientists at ODU say superstorms like Sandy are here to stay. The Navy wants to be prepared for the flooding that will follow, so the military recruited researchers like Kelly Burks-Copes.
And when I presented my first set of storms, somebody told me that was a ridiculous scenario. For a storm to come up and take a left was an unheard of event and was a waste of time to study, okay?
2 years later, Sandy devastated parts of the East Coast. Burks-Copes and her colleagues created a simulation of a Category 3 storm, this time hitting Naval Station Norfolk. In the model, you can see the tides rising, then receding, then flooding the base, leaving only rooftops above the water.
I hear a lot of gasping as I'm presenting the findings because it's one thing to think about 2 meters of water kind of slowly coming up and nothing, but we're talking about a wall of water that's going to move across that base.
The model takes a key factor into account, rising sea levels. Burks-Copes research found the naval station has a tipping point when the sea level rises just half a meter.
But when you move it to a meter, that's when we're seeing catastrophic events. So something today, if it were to hit today, they would be able to repair in a couple of hours to maybe a day, they'd be down. But if that same storm were to hit with 2 meters of sea level rise, they could be down for months.
All this new data gives the Navy time to plan for rising sea levels and the superstorms they could bring. Burks-Copes is just one of the many researchers at this big conference at ODU today. And in our next half hour, you'll hear from other experts who studied specific neighborhoods in Hampton Roads. How quickly would your neighborhood bounce back, for example? That's all new tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.